Now to the desperate search for 38-year-old Christy Cornwell, who vanished 1 week ago. Officials have questioned 150 sex offenders in Georgia and plan to interview more in North Carolina. The search for 38-year-old Christy Cornwell continued Monday. Investigators from more than 15 law enforcement agencies scoured the wooded area near Blairsville, Georgia, where she disappeared. Divers searched nearby Lake Notley for clues.
This blue circle represents everything inside that circle that has been searched so far within a 3-mile radius of the abduction site.
Police are investigating whether Cornwell's abduction was targeted or random. One possible link, she was a probation officer as late as 2002. Cornwell, on her cell phone with her boyfriend when she disappeared, told him she believed a car was following her. Soon after, he heard her struggling. Monday, Cornwell's mother spoke with The Early Show.
Well, it's the worst nightmare of our lives, not knowing where your child is, if they're safe or not.
Joining us now from Dedham, Massachusetts, is criminologist Jack Levin of Northeastern University. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Police believe Christy Cornwell was abducted while using her cell phone. What does this tell you about who took her?
You know, the cell phone, I think, tells us a lot. Most of these abductions are committed by people who know the victim very well. So if she hadn't been on the cell phone with her boyfriend, he may have been the prime suspect, but we know he was far away from the crime scene. Second thing is that the victim, mentioned to her boyfriend that a car was following her. If she had recognized the car, she might have told her boyfriend that. And finally, she never mentions to him that she knows the person who grabbed her. She does mention to him that she's being taken. The first thing that someone would have said if the abductor had been a friend or a neighbor or someone she knew pretty well was, "Hey, John, Ralph, Joe, what are you doing here?" And I think, and just let me just say one more thing. It's possible that we're talking about two abductors, one who drove the car and the other who grabbed her and actually did the abduction.
Okay, so chances are you're thinking she did not recognize the person or people who took her, but do you think they knew who she was? Because she apparently used to work as a probation officer as recently as 2002. Do you think there's something there?
Well, you know, the police cannot rule that out. I mean, they have to look at her probationers. After all, she had worked in a prison. She had a large number of clients. But it seems to me that she would probably have recognized one of her clients if she had known him very well. So it's either a stranger or an acquaintance, but it isn't, in my view, someone she knew very well.
In the final seconds, should police expect to get any clues from this cell phone that they found belonging to her?
You know, I think, I doubt it. You know, one thing we know as a clue is that the abductors drove her miles away because they found the cell phone more than 2 miles from the crime scene. But if the abductors had thought that there were clues on the cell phone, they wouldn't have thrown it out the window. They would have kept it.
Unless they're not very smart, and maybe we'll find fingerprints, which hopefully they're looking into it.
Well, let's hope so. Let's hope.
Jack Levin, we thank you.
Thank you.